Greetings, Aaron with For the Love of Tech. Samsung would like to extend an invitation to you to attend the Unpacked event announcing the Note 9 in New York City on August 9th of 2018. That was in my spam folder. I just checked it. It was there. They invited me. No, that never happened, silly. While Samsung does invite a bunch of tech YouTubers and other guests to attend their Unpacked event, I was not one of them. I'm not special enough to get invited yet. I'm still special. My mom tells me I'm special, so that counts, right? The only information we've received about the Galaxy Note 9 so far is from Samsung themselves and from their guests that were selected to go ahead of time and the individuals that received the phone. For all I know, this phone is just as amazing and fantastic as everybody says it is. And that's the thing. Everyone is saying this phone is phenomenal. Even though I haven't received the Galaxy Note 9 this year, next year for the Galaxy Note 10, I guarantee you Samsung will be knocking on my door asking me if I want to come to the Unpacked event. And when that happens, you don't want to miss my live coverage. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you get alerted as soon as it happens and all the great things that are happening on this channel. You'll know about it when it happens. What are the YouTubers actually saying about this device? Let's start with MKBHD. He titled his Note 9 video, "The Galaxy Note 9 Impressions. Underrated."
The funny thing is, I've seen a lot of people, especially during the leaks, saying this is like a boring incremental upgrade, that it's basically the same as last year. And I think if you said that, you'd be severely underrating this phone.
Next, let's take a look at Jonathan Morrison. Jonathan titled his video, "The Galaxy Note 9 Surprised Me. Hands-on." He went on to say,
"For those who love specs, get ready to salivate because there is one with 8 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigabytes of internal storage.
Meaning it is spec'd out. Next he says,
"For those out there who love their FLAC files, their RAW photos, for those who hate the cloud,
you're going to love it because you can get up to 1 terabyte of storage." Now about this whole terabyte of storage thing, last time I checked, a terabyte is 1,000 gigs. If you're giving me 512 and then I am putting in 512, my math is telling me 1,024. I don't know about you, 24 gigs is a lot to store stuff on. So let's not forget about these 24 gigs. You're gonna get them. They're still there. Basically, the running theme of Jonathan's whole video is spec'd out, spec'd out, spec'd out, spec'd out. And then we move on to Flossie Carter, who we all know and love. Flossie's phenomenal. But once he got back in his studio, he's unboxing his device. He opens it up and he says,
"Y'all know how I feel about paying $1,000 for a phone, but if you don't, I'll say this one time.
This device is too expensive." He didn't say it quite like that. His voice was slightly more expressive than mine, and he used a dirty word. He said, "If you're going to pay $1,000 for a phone, this is the phone that you're going to pay $1,000 for."
This phone checks every box in my must-have features category for a 2018 flagship phone.
So there's some good news. It checks all the boxes. So he loves it, but the price tag is where he gets hung up on. It's an expensive device. So just some general questions about these YouTubers that get to attend this Samsung event. And this is the thing. Now, they're invited. Are they paid to be there? I'm pretty sure, I don't have confirmation because I don't know the details, that they received the device for free. So they received the device, I'm assuming. Are they paid to be there? Are their travel expenses covered? Do they get put up in a hotel room? Or does Samsung just invite them, they come on their own, and then they get their phone? But everyone's saying amazing things about this device, and this is where I'm getting tripped up. No device is perfect. There are flaws, there are things wrong, and we're not hearing about them. We're just hearing it's too expensive. But if it's perfect and there are no flaws, then it would demand that price tag, right? Then I ask myself, If I was in their shoes, which are the shoes that I would like to be in, mind you, that's the goal here, would I do it any different? If I came out the gate and I said, boo-boo phone, doo-doo color options, it's garbage, the S Pen isn't that exciting, so basically all you gave me was a bigger battery, a slightly bigger screen, a couple few tricks on the S Pen, and that's about all you gave me the storage, that's about it. So we basically only have 3 main features that distinguish this device from last year's Note 8 to this year's Note 9. And then the price, because the Note 8 last year was still an expensive monster. It was expensive. John Prosser, creator of Front Page Tech, a daily news channel that is hilarious. I watch it every single day. But John has been heard saying on numerous occasions that the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 is doomed to fail even before it launched. And he goes on to support his statement with some opinions, facts, and evidence of this.
Okay, what would you do as a business? What do you do as a business if your product has been out for a little while and sales have slowed down and you want to kick back up those sales? A buy one, get one sale, of course, a good old BOGO sale. Everyone loves one of those. Well, what do you do as a business if you haven't launched your product yet and you already know it's going to flop? Well, of course, you do a BOGO sale before launching it.
The Note 9 hasn't even launched yet, and already Samsung is offering amazing deals to entice people to come to it. They're offering headphones that are like, I think they're $299. They're not cheap. They're offering this Fortnite skin. They're offering a buy one, get one free on certain networks. So John goes on to say that Samsung is using basically every trick up their sleeve in order to get their sales numbers up, even if they have to give the phone away and discount it by several $100. That's a concern, and John brings that up in several of his videos. My buddy Leo over at Android Stud, actually, it makes me laugh. Leo over at Android Stud says you get a super duper beefed up, actually, I think his words were a steroid S Pen.
Sexy pen that you can take pictures. As you can see, you click it and it takes a picture. That's one of the new features, a super duper steroid S Pen in that pea yellow
that everyone's raving about. So if you're into pea yellow, this is the blue and yellow's for you, is what Leo said. He's just not sure if it's worth the money. I asked my buddy Travis what his thoughts were on the Galaxy Note 9, and this is what he said.
To be honest, it's basically like a Note 8, but better. And the Note 8 was widely regarded as a really great phone. I mean, I have one, I love it. So that's not to say that the Note 9 won't be a great phone. I actually expect it to be really awesome, but it's not exciting. It's just better than what I have now.
And then I asked the unnamed review guy what he thought about the Galaxy Note 9, and this is what he said about the colors.
I'm also disappointed with the colors. I wish at least the black color would have been available here in the States. The blue one isn't bad. It actually reminds me a lot of the old Note 7 color.
Now everyone says the Galaxy Note 9 is the best 2018 flagship phone out there right now. But we're halfway through 2018 and 2019 is just around the corner. So to compare this phone to last year's phone or phones that haven't even come out yet isn't really fair. The question is, for you, is it worth it? It all comes down to what device you are on now. If you're like me, you're gonna get the device no matter what. I think everyone has to evaluate their situation, their bank account, their wallet, their purse, their everything. It is a very personal, intimate decision. And right now, until I have the device in my hand, I can't recommend whether or not this phone is for you. So the question is this: are you gonna get the Samsung Galaxy Note 9? As always, Here for the Love of Tech is doing another giveaway. That's right, I love to give stuff away. I love to give my stuff to you and put a smile on your face, and hopefully you will become a super fan for life and you'll tell everybody about For the Love of Tech. And that's basically why we do it. This is what you do to enter the giveaway. You comment on this video right here. You write out Roman numeral 8023 dash and tell me if you're going to get the Note 9, if you've pre-ordered the Note 9, or if you're going to wait for another flagship device to come out this year. And for the love of tech, we love your interactions, and for that, we're going to give you more entries into the giveaway. And this is what you do. You take this video right here, you share it on social media, take a screenshot, send me an email to Aaron, ARON, at the number 4theloveoftech.com, and when you take the screenshot, send me one email, multiple screenshots, I will tally them all up. That's how you win the giveaway. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as of yet, do so right now. And after you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Ding! Get notified. That's how you know when my videos come out. For the love of tech, go in your drawers, go under your couch, go behind your couch, go under your sink, go in your closet, pull out your old electronics, shine them up, give them to someone, dust them off, put a smile on someone's face, and for the love of tech, namaste.